Well, let's have a look. Evernight, eh? Let's see. Evernight and Dunhung.
The hero the perfect conclusion.
What can change a person's nature?
And why so laggy?
Is it memories? Unfortunately, the result is just the opposite.
Oh, what was his name? Like Terravox or something?
Rise from your dormancy and follow me as soaring dragon of the wilderness.
Okay. This guy's acting like he's not just a tank.
Mountains roar, dragon rise! Earth shatters, heaven trembles.
So come, dear. Sink into the sea
I'm so
of
coming.
oblivion and become my guest. The Evernight draws near. Time for some sweet dreams.
This character is not. This is not okay. This is not. This.
Again, everyone. Self-righteous path strider of the harmony. You think you can do that?
You know that the dawn is there, and the blazing sun destined to rise.
If
Uncle
a new
Final.
life is to be born, its seed has to be dead.
I am the one who guards the trail blazes way forward.
Oh, is it gonna be like a March companion mission? I haven't had one of those in a long time.
True Evernight to this world.
Let the trail blaze, write an ending unlike any that ever was.
Bro, why? They knew, bro. North March. It's like, it's perfect.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. It's a pleasure
That's
to be back
crazy.
for the version
How?
3.6 Back to Earth and Evernight's special program. I'm your most beloved host, Albert. We also have the honor of inviting 3 passengers of the Astral Express to spend some precious time with us today. Let's give them a warm welcome.
Hi, everyone. It's a pleasure to be back on the special program. I'm Himiko, the navigator of the Astral Express.
Oh my gosh, she's back.
Hello, everyone.
I forgot we have voices
I'm
again.
Dunhung, the Express's guard.
Yeah, but they
Long
came back
time
and they
no
put them
see,
to
dear
work
viewers.
straight away.
I am Sunday.
I'm very happy to see you all again. It's
And they
always
gave them
nice
extra
to
work
meet old
for the
acquaintances.
catch up.
Thank you, Mr. Albert, for inviting us. You're still as lively as always.
It feels like we've only met yesterday. I can't believe it's already been so long.
Reuniting with old friends is like a bird returning to its nest. It's good to see that you're doing well, Mr. Albert.
To be perfectly honest, I've been really looking forward to seeing you all again. It's like having a family reunion.
Mr. Albert is welcome to come visit the Express more often. I've even gotten some inspiration from Amphorius for a new style of coffee.
Well, I'll definitely visit if I have
Mr.
time.
Albert.
But let's first get to today's main topic. In the previous version story, the Trailblazer took on the role of the Deliverer, bringing new hope to Amphorius' deadlock. With the combined efforts of our companions, both inside and outside Amphorius, this world has completed its final flame chase journey according to our will.
We also forced Lygus to compromise with us. Without that genius's constant meddling and obstructions, we have an even greater chance of defeating Iron Tomb.
Since Amphorius is a world enveloped in Memoria, there must also be something I can assist with. Miss Himiko, I will do everything I can to help them return safely. I also believe that Miss Black Swan will make the same choice.
You kids. Promise me that you'll take care of yourselves, all right?
I will.
Of course.
As always, there has to be technical issues.
My heart! I'm so moved! Oh, the Astral Express family must be brought back together. However, due to the time dilation inside Amphorius, Dunhung may see some serious changes once he's back on Amphorius.
Is this the sacred tree in the Grove of Epiphany? Why are all its leaves dyed gold?
Only a few grains of sand have fallen through the hourglass, but already so many years have passed. There is something melancholic about it.
there also seems to be a few strange creatures here.
These are actually twisted monsters when the Garden of Recollection's mimetic life forms merge with the Destruction's golden blood. They're preventing Dan Heng and the Trailblazer from reuniting. In order to make our journey go more smoothly, I'll
Right.
present some intel here about the
Who's
head of
this
these
guy?
monsters. The I-Core Memo
Okay.
Sprite, Judge of Oblivion. This monster's specialty is that it can target a single ally character and launch multiple single-target attacks. If the target of the Judge of Oblivion's attack is protected by a shield, the Judge's toughness will be reduced after the attack.
Looks like you'd ideally want a character in your team that provides shields when fighting this monster.
Exactly.
Is
In addition,
it?
before the Judge of
No.
Oblivion uses its ultimate,
You don't
we have to
say.
manually select an ally character to take the most damage.
And I wonder who's gonna give shields.
Also, in
I'm surprised
version
they're not showing Dan
3.6
Heng though,
story,
instead of
we will head
Adventure.
into and explore the great tomb of a nameless titan.
Nameless. Is there a 13th Titan outside the 12 we know?
This is the deepest ruin in Amphorius. After it is stripped of its mythical embellishments, the colossal storage matrices flicker incessantly, recording an unknown past.
Oh,
Really?
an unknown past?
We learned previously in the story how the two paths of
Is that
evolution
whoever
and
who,
destruction
I guess, March
influence
got
the
possessed by, or
This world
is?
is less a place where paths
I guess we'll
intersect
find out.
and more a place where paths battle to the death. And now the path of remembrance entanglement with Amphorius' millions of epochs will also be brought to light. I'll let you in on a little secret. Perhaps it all has something to do with a certain pink companion?
Mm.
Okay, now let's take a short break. So we'll resume when we're back.
Bro, I hate these codes. Why are they like... Why did they write them like this, man? CMQPEP. Come. I'll definitely remember to use that one. Damn, bro, why are they using this plush art like that? Like, not so pink March. It's kind of crazy. Oh, she's looking at her memories. Interesting. Okay, Kafka has competition nowadays. That's kind of crazy.
All right. So March was drawn into Amphorius for some unknown reason, but she also transformed into Evernight? What's the relationship between the two of them?
Well, according to what Evernight herself
Remembers.
said,
I wonder if she's gonna have like,
Evernight
if she will have a
symbolizes
memo
March 7th's
sprite, or if she's
forgotten
gonna have like some
past,
fake
existed
thing.
up to this point in order to protect March 7th's future. We learned from the 3.4 storyline that March 7th, who appeared to be encased in ice on the Express, actually entered Amphorius before we did. Evernight only shows up when March 7th's life is in grave danger, which means March 7th must have encountered serious trouble during her time adventuring alone.
Grave
Interesting.
danger.
That's...
She symbolizes the forgotten past. That means Evernight's formidable powers could also originate from March's unknown past.
Dan Heng and the Trailblazer aren't the only ones on the Express
Known
hiding
past.
mysterious powers. Of course, March 7th has always been the most precious thing to Evernight, and the one she'll give everything to protect. So even though her
Right.
intentions are good, Evernight is willing to do whatever it takes to protect March 7th and make March's wishes come true, regardless of the collateral damage. You've got to be careful around her.
Interesting.
Actually, there was something in version 3.5 that I've been thinking about this whole time. Those memo keepers from the Garden of Recollection who tried to trick the Trailblazer seemed very afraid of Evernight. The memo keepers left as quickly as possible when she appeared. Is there some connection between Evernight and the Remembrance?
No, we can't reveal any specifics right now. But
I
the
wonder.
Remembrance is not a unified faction. Different sects and memo keepers all have their own agendas. Evernight is very aware of the plot that the Garden of Recollection is currently scheming, and she hasn't held back in dealing with these memo keepers to clear the way for the Trailblaze. Naturally, she became someone they wish to avoid. All right, I'll leave it to everyone.
Bro, please don't tell me
find out
Evernight's
more
gonna
of
kick
Evernight's story.
Black Swan off the Astral Express.
Next,
No, man.
let's see what Evernight does in combat.
Too early.
Evernight's forte is working in sync with memo sprites. Her memo sprite is called Evie, and it shows up as a
Oh, just
little
a memo
jellyfish
sprite.
next to her when she enters battle. Evernight can increase the crit damage of all
Okay.
memo sprites on the team. The more remembers characters on the team, the bigger the increase.
Aha.
Fascinating.
When she summons the jellyfish during combat,
Okay.
Evernight gains Memoria. Accumulating Memoria will gradually increase the damage dealt by the jellyfish. After reaching a certain number of Memoria stacks, the jellyfish will immediately take action and deal damage to all enemies.
Her combat style is completely different from March's previous styles. It's much more
Okay.
intimidating.
Nothing crazy so far.
It seems that if you want Evernight to perform better in battle, you need to accumulate a lot of Memoria and trigger the jellyfish to self-destruct as much as possible to deal more damage.
Exactly.
Let me guess, that's what the
Whenever
Lycra is gonna do.
HP
Wow.
drops, Evernight will gain a
I
certain
can't
amount of
wait.
Memoria, and both herself
Show
and the
me.
jellyfish will gain buffs. Here comes the key point. When she uses her ultimate, Evernight deals damage to all enemies, and she and the jellyfish will enter a special enhanced state called Darkest Riddle. In that special enhanced state, the damage dealt by Evernight and the jellyfish is increased.
I can't.
After Evernight uses her enhanced skill, she'll also gain extra Memoria.
Even the jellyfish changed to a red and black color. Evernight in this state seems much more dangerous.
Why is Evernight always holding an umbrella?
This umbrella is her little assistant. When she's facing enemies, it becomes her weapon, dragging the enemies into the Evernight. After using her technique, at the start of the next battle, Evernight increases all ally memo sprites' crit damage and gains some points of Memoria. Alright, now let's take a look at our other companion who gained a new form. Don Hung Permansorterai.
Okay. You know, if she needs memo sprites on the field, maybe you could give like a 4-star memo sprite or something, you know? To help with that. That'd be nice. You know, no 4-star is kind of diabolical. Like, unironically. Bro, this guy's doing all of this just to do like 2
So,
damage.
what happened to
Relax.
Mr. Don Hung? How did he gain a new form?
On his journey to find the Trailblazer, Don Hung encountered obstacles in the shape of both Evernight and Terravox, demigod of Earth.
Like
After hitting
Fushuan.
the
Well,
power from
Fushuan can do some
Vibralune's
damage.
Azure
So,
Dragon, Don Hung took another step forward on the path of
the
permanence
most
to
fake
protect his
ultimate ever.
friends and save Amphorius. He unlocked the powers of Permansorterai, powers that only belong to him.
The Golden Dragon soars above the lands for one reason: to protect all.
It seems as though Don Hung's powers this time are related to the earth and mountains, unlike his water dragon form from before. Overall, he also seems
Man, this guy's
a lot
collecting all
more
the
composed.
elements.
This trailblazing expedition through Amphorius
crazy.
has strengthened my true inner desire. I want to do all I can to protect my companions. Permansorterai's powers come from this desire.
Having taken the Earth core flame, Don
Wait.
Hung also becomes even more
Isn't that
closely
how-
tied to this world.
Avatar The
So,
Last
is
Airbender
this why
went
Mr. Don Hung is
water,
now taller?
then earth? Oh no, well I guess he's out of air. Well, I guess he does have air at the beginning, right? As the 4-star.
powerful builds.
So the last one is fire.
Mountain dwellers and dromuses.
Imagine.
I suppose that
Or they're just
growing
copying Avatar, the
taller
last
is a
airbender.
side effect of accepting the Earth Core
Dan Hang
flame.
is the Avatar.
Ah.
Only by comprehending and aligning with the way of the world can one's path lead to everlasting existence.
Crazy.
The person Dan Heng is right now, aligning with the way of the world means to share the same fate as Amphorius. In the future, Dan Heng will continue to explore the way of the permanence and look for more possibilities within the permanence.
After gaining these new powers, I can provide my team with comprehensive protection during battle. When using my skill, I will designate one ally character as my bondmate and summon Soul Dragon for them. At the same time, I will provide a stackable shield to all allies.
Oh? You can give your teammate an extra summon?
When Soul Dragon takes action, it dispels one debuff from all allies and provides a shield.
You've kept your word and carried out your conviction to protect everyone. You sure bring a sense of security.
When I use my ultimate, I will deal damage to all enemies and provide a shield to all allies. At this time, Soul Dragon will be enhanced. When it takes action, it will launch a follow-up attack on all enemies.
By using follow-up attacks, Soul Dragon can also build up more shields for the entire team, adding another layer of protection.
Wait, he's just
another look at the
adventuring.
screen.
Hello?
When Finan is the bondmate and activates his territory, the Soul Dragon can follow him into the effect to safeguard him.
When I use my technique, I will daze the enemies within a certain radius and make the character who triggers combat my bondmate. At the start of the next battle, I will use my skill once on this character without consuming any skill points.
The ability to grant a summon to a teammate will make for a lot of fun combinations.
You'll have to uncover more of these lineup combos in the game then.
Our bonds of companionship
Okay, I
stand
mean, I'm not,
more
like, blown
sturdy
away
than the
or anything.
toughest rocks. You can now trust Dan Heng to watch your back in a fight.
So just
even
physical
more.
adventuring then.
Now, let's take a
Really?
look at version 3.6's
No, like-
banners. In version 3.6's first half warp event, Trailblazers can acquire the limited 5-star character
Okay.
Evernight. Limited 5-star
There's
light
some
cones
light
to
code
Evernight
though.
stars
Like art, I
also
mean.
have a boosted drop rate. In the first half, the limited 5-star character, the Herda,
Really?
is returning, and at the same
Wow.
time, the limited
Again?
5-star light cone into the Unreachable Veil.
Oh, this is like the
is
third or fourth
available
time now.
once again. In version 3.6's second half warp event, Trailblazers can acquire the limited 5-star
Oh, so it's gonna be the free
character,
character
Dan
then.
Heng per Mansoor Terrai. The limited 5-star light cone, the Worlds Apart.
If this guy is not
also
free to
have
play.
a boosted drop rate. In the second half,
Yikes.
the limited 5-star character, Anaxa, is
Anaxa.
returning. While at the same time, the limited 5-star light cone, life should be cast
So they want you to use
aflame,
Dan Heng with
will
Anaxa
become
for
available
whatever
once
reason. I
again.
guess because
Thank you for the
it
introductions,
had
Mr.
millions
Albert.
of attacks
No
per second.
problem. And I've got even more news. Version 3.6 will also have a new animated short. This animated short contains a very important part of the story in version 3.6. Make sure you don't miss it.
Oh, an animated
But
short
Dan
about
Heng
Dan
is getting
Heng.
an anime.
Then we'll have to pay close attention.
No.
The
Where's
art
the
style
Golf March
also looks
anime,
quite unique
bro?
this time.
They're losing out
The
so
lines and
much.
colors are clearly defined.
Bro, they're always
and a very
glazing Dan
strong
Heng like
2D
he's not the
feel. It's almost like a mural, and it's definitely very
the-
different from the usual
the character
animated
of this
shorts.
game.
In addition, a Myriad Celestia short about March 7th.
Myriad
is also coming
Celestia.
soon,
That doesn't-
so stay
That's not
tuned.
the same as an anime. No,
Well,
bro.
the animated short isn't the only thing with a unique style. We saw many unique things about March and Dan Heng today, too.
Mm-hmm. Since setting out in the Star Rail, March 7th and Dan Heng have been the Trailblazers' closest companions. They've experienced so much together, and they've all quietly gone through various changes throughout the journey. Before the start of this program, Dan Heng asked me if he could take this opportunity to say a few heartfelt words to the Trailblazer. Mr. Dan Heng?
Thank you, Mr. Albert. Now then,
Oh, so he's free.
you once asked what trailblazing meant to me. It has taken on thousands of wills and thousands of forms. To trailblaze is to be with those who save
Nice.
themselves. It is to be with
Okay.
all living things. And to be with you. No matter the ebb and flow of fate, even in the face of tempestuous seas, in the name of Trailblazer,
And that
I will guard your
this
way
has to be
forward.
that, right? That he's free.
Calamity undone lands beneath me. What remains is permanence.
What? Wow. You see, but this is why you don't pull for Adventure, because you get this guy for free. You know, like 2 years later. But see, I was thinking. My brain do be thinking. Okay. I wonder if, like, you do need him against that boss that they were saying that you need a shield for. Like, is it really that deep? Oh, no time for
Welcome back,
the
dear viewers. Up next,
mini
it's time
games.
for the version events. On a warm and sunny day, Professor Naxa announced that he would be going into seclusion for a while to concentrate on his academic research. Before he left, he gave the Trailblazer a special Dromus egg to look after.
Professor Anaxa must trust the Trailblazer very much. He likely thinks the Trailblazer had a lot of fun with Dromuses, so they're well suited for each other.
Well, they both like to eat dirt.
Well, it just so happened that the egg hatched while under the Trailblazer's care.
Yeah, and when I first saw the Trailblazer, he couldn't help
Like a
but yell out,
Tamagotchi, what are we getting?
Papa!
Oh.
Our baby Dromus that's just been born is like the morning sun, starting out with a good foundation and full of endless possibilities. So, as his designated parent, the Trailblazer must take on the responsibility of raising little Dromus into adulthood, one clump of red soil at a time.
The Trailblazer has some
Right.
experience in parenting. The saga of Primavera Blade is proof of that.
So, what needs to be done exactly?
It is said
Well,
that
she said the name of the
Urios
event
gave
like
all
we're
the
gonna remember.
Dromuses 3 gifts: indestructible musculation, perspective spiracuity, and connective charasplendor. These traits are important indicators that show how well a Dromus is growing. The Trailblazer can schedule daily activities for the Dromus while it's under their care. Aside from studying, you can also take your child out to relax, feed them snacks, play with them, give them a nice hot bath. And based on the Trailblazer's educational methods, the Dromus baby will gain different stats and traits.
This child is just too cute. Those big and shiny golden eyes are just like the Trailblazers.
Like it's their own flesh and, like a child they raise
Right.
themselves.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Every once in a while, there will be a test to assess overall progress.
Of course, if your child isn't getting the grades you want, don't worry. The Trailblazer can also directly help their child pass the test.
This educational philosophy seems a bit too lenient.
In addition to all of this, the baby Dromus will experience different stories as it grows up and will trigger some special events.
Wow, you can even change its outfit.
Some Chrysos AF friends will also participate in helping the Trailblazer raise the baby Dromus.
With the help and support of so many companions, I believe that the baby Dromus will grow up happy and strong and become the Dromus of its dreams.
During the event, Trailblazers can also obtain rewards such as an avatar. I hope all the Trailblazers enjoy
Not
this
an
wonderful
avatar.
Amphorian family time.
Now we're talking.
Yes!
Can't wait.
Let us now turn to the other version events.
All right. In version 3.6, the event Colorful Mayhem will come online. First, the Seal Slammers event will return in a new multiplayer mode called Double Seals. This time,
Okay.
the Trailblazer can deploy a total of 6 baby seals. 3 of them will be deployed as the main combatants, while the other 3 can be paired with a main team member to help in battle.
So, in addition to considering which seals should be the main combatants, selecting the right supporting seals will also be key to securing a victory.
Okay.
Aside from Seal Slammers, Origami Bird Clash will also welcome a Best of the Flock mode during this event.
Wait, I swear that Seals event was already multiplayer. Well, I mean, I guess they updated
in a
it.
single
Yeah.
competition. The 30 contestants will be ranked, and the
Damn.
contestants who score below a target level will be eliminated at the end of each round.
An Origami Bird Remake Battle Royale Edition sounds thrilling and exciting.
Yes.
It's crazy, but
With
they even
the
tried to get the
Trailblazers'
moms
2
into
favorite
Honkai
Clash
Star
and
Rail.
Slam events coming back together.
How?
There should be plenty
They're
of
trying to
clashing and
cover
slamming
everyone.
all at once this
Who's
time.
next?
Well, I heard that this event
cat?
was also made for Don Hung Seal Master.
Unnecessary.
Version 3.6 also brings another combat event for Trailblazers. One day, Kate, a member of the Penacony Bloodhound family, picked up a dream bubble called Try Not to Laugh Challenge, and she invited the knowledgeable and experienced Trailblazer to participate in
Isn't
this
this how like the Team
mysterious
Doom
challenge.
split?
In the challenge, some characters
I
will
remember.
turn into comedians. When the surprise box on the action bar takes action, the comedians can open up a surprise gift from within and provide combat assistance to the team.
During combat, the Trailblazer needs to charge up the surprise box as much as possible and use it to vanquish multiple waves of opponents.
Could such a delightful event be the work of Director Sparkle?
Bro, I used to like these like combat events. It just feels
If
like
the masked fools are involved, then Sam
I don't know.
might show up too.
I hate it, especially when it's
Right.
like, well, I think all of them are
As the battle progresses,
like
the
time gated,
Trailblazer will
right?
be
But
able to
I especially hate
unlock
them when they're time
multiple
gated. But it's just
They
like
can use different
I don't
methods
know.
to charge the surprise box and activate different combat effects.
They're just like not hard,
Time for a
I
true
guess.
display of your comedic talents. In addition,
Like the last one,
Trailblazers looking to
combat one was
challenge
like the
themselves and test their
roguelite.
limits. We've added a new
The,
high difficulty trial in version 3.6.
The Raccoon
that
Bat
was updated periodically,
saga or whatever it was.
named Anomaly Arbitration. Anomaly Arbitration will be updated once every version, and Trailblazers will be able to face extremely challenging enemies in this mode.
Extremely challenging.
Interesting.
Can you elaborate on that, Mr. Owlbert?
Anomaly
What are
Arbitration
those
consists of
resources?
3 trial stages and 1 final stage. Trailblazers must form 3 separate teams to take on the trial stages.
Oh wait, I heard about
Completing the
this.
trial stages, Trailblazers can assemble any characters into a team to challenge the even more difficult final stage.
It does seem very intimidating.
Once they clear the final stage,
They really should
Trailblazers
cast her
can
doing
obtain
like
the brand
200
new
million damage.
Interference key item.
Oh?
Huh.
When using variable dice to reassign subsidiary stats of a 5-star relic, the interference key can be added to block one subsidiary stat, preventing that stat from being enhanced during this reroll.
Such a scam.
That is very useful. Now there's a higher chance of enhancing key substats.
Yep. In addition to this, Trailblazers can obtain
I mean, it's
limited
good,
time
but it's
avatar
like-
frames and medals.
You're gonna get
to
like 2 of
their
those
store
per
when
patch or
clearing the
something.
stage. Furthermore, there will be a brand new store added in version 3.6. Trailblazers can exchange tokens in the store for rewards, which include the Pet Complainer.
It really is Complainer. So cute. I like to challenge myself, so I'll definitely try this event out.
Tokens are mainly obtained through clearing anomaly arbitration stages. At the same time, you can
Yeah, but
also
free
use
teams, though.
jade feathers to exchange for a certain amount of the new token
Not bad.
in each period's priceless jewel store. The store's offerings will continue to expand in the future. Trailblazers will also receive a little surprise gift from Pom Pom.
Oh, you only get 1 key.
When Trailblazers log
1
into the
key per
game,
patch.
they will obtain an interference key for free and a certain amount of the.
Am I
new
guessing
token.
like was it like
We'll have
Conductor.
to thank Pom Pom then.
All right, time for a short break. There's still more version news to share with you.
20
when
patches
we
you can get a
come back.
perfect build? Something like that. Okay. Interesting. That may be fun. I don't know. We shall see. Vad var det din? Oh ja, QOL like. And what else? I don't know. More events?
Welcome back! Let's
Oh, yeah.
continue with more version content. First, our old friend Gift of Odyssey will arrive on schedule in version 3.6.
The Planar Fissure and Realm of the Strange events will also return. Complete the challenges to get double rewards.
Mm-hmm. In version 3.6, Cavern of Corrosion, Path of Hidden Salvation is also set to come online. Successfully beat it to obtain 2 relic sets, World Remaking Deliverer and Self-Enshrouded Recluse.
Version 3.6 also brings some system optimizations for everyone. Firstly, the main story replay function previously mentioned will officially come online. Trailblazers can choose to re-experience completed Trailblaze missions, Trailblaze continuances, and companion missions. At the same time, they can freely choose if they wish to view specific cutscenes and cinematics. Now catching up and keeping up with the story
Interesting.
will be easier than ever.
And we can rewatch the most exciting clips and animations from the story.
Yes, of course. To help Trailblazers quickly understand the important events of the current version, version 3.6 will also introduce the Journey Highlights function. On the Journey Highlights tab, Trailblazers can quickly view important ongoing and upcoming events. They can also get info about the rewards for the corresponding events.
It's certainly more intuitive now, and the goals are clearer.
Next up, we'll introduce some collaboration news. Honkai Star Rail and 8-Bit Do are releasing an Evernight themed controller. Purchase a controller and get additional merch and in-game virtual rewards. Pre-orders are now open. Hurry up and grab one.
Yes!
Awesome.
Well, today's special program has now come to an end. We'll see you
Yeah, and
all
use it on
next
what?
time. Bye-bye.
Thanks
Okay.
for
Thank you,
having me.
Trailblazers.
Until next time.
Bye, everyone.
Thank you, everyone.
Bubble tea time.
Oh,
An all-new, large-scale permanent game mode is coming soon. Revolutionize the battlefield with boundless strategy. Form a 10-person team. Choose your own extraordinary lineup. Explore character combos.
wait, what?
Powerful boss. Try out gameplay exclusive character ability.
Bro, why did you have Firefly like anyone plays this character?
Currency Wars. Ready for launch in version 3.7.
Currency Wars.
Stay tuned.
A good name. Oh, interesting. I haven't heard anything about that. Okay, cool. Well, it looks like another where it's just story and that's it. Go figure, I guess.